What's something you were scared to do but are glad you tried? Public speaking. I was terrified, but it really helped my confidence in the long run. Are you punctual person or are you always a few minutes late? I try my best to be on time, but I usually end up arriving exactly at the last minute. What's your favorite English word? I love the word serendipity. It sounds so musical and has a beautiful meaning. If you could move to another country tomorrow, where do you go? I always be drawn to Japan. The mix of ancient tradition and futurist technology is fascinating. What do you like to do most on a rainy day? I love making a big pot of tea and watching a classic movie while listening to the rain outside. Do you follow trends or do you have your own style? I don't really follow fashion trends. I prefer wearing whatever makes me feel comfortable and confident. What's the most important lesson you're learning from your parents? They taught my tongue hard work. I kindness can take you almost anywhere in life. Do you worry about online privacy or do you not think about it much? I am becoming more careful lately. I think it's important to be aware of what data we share. Do you prefer quiet dinners or going out dancing? Definitely quiet dinners. I love being able to actually hear what people are saying. What inspired you the most to be a better person? Seeing other people do selfless things for great community really motivates me to the same. Do you usually follow your heart or your head? I try to be logical, but the end, I usually follow my heart. It was Friday not yet. Do you prefer music festival or individual concerts? Individual concerts. Festivals are fun, but they can be a bit too exhausting and crowded for me. Are you something who keeps the house spotless or are you more relaxed? I am somewhere in the middle. I like things tidy, but I don't mind a little bit of a lived-in look. Do you prefer staying in hotels or apartments? I like apartments because I can cook my whole breakfast and feel more like a local. What was your favorite subject in school? I really enjoyed history. I love it, hearing stories about how people lived in different times. What's a small luxury you treat yourself to every now and then? Buying a really high quality mug of coffee beans. It makes my morning so much better. What would you like to have a self-driving car? Honestly, yes. I love to read a book or take a nap while the car handles the traffic. Do you prefer working out in the morning or in the evening? Definitely in the morning. It gives me a boost of energy that lasts the whole day. Do you prefer posting photos of landscapes for people? I am more of landscape photographer. I love capturing sunsets and cool buildings. What's the biggest adventure you have had so far? Probably moving to the new city where I didn't know anyone. It was scary but very rewarding. Do you prefer exploring a new city on foot or by public transport? On foot, definitely. You discover so many hiding gems and tiny shops that you would miss if you were on a bus. Do you prefer having your photos in a physical album or in the cloud? I use the cloud for everything, but I think physical albums have a special charm that digital folders just don't have. Is there a food you hated as a kid but love now? Broccoli. Yeah, broccoli. I couldn't stand it when I was young, but now I eat it almost every day. Do you prefer a minimalist workspace or one full of decoration? I need a minimal desk to stay focused. Too many things around me makes my feel cluttered. If you could be an expert in something overnight, what would you choose? I'd love to be an expert in financial investment. It sounds like a very useful skill for the future. What's the topic that bores you the most in a conversation? I'm not very interested in answering gossip. I'd much rather talk about travel or tech. Do you prefer to play it safe or take a big risk for something great? I am usually cautious, but I believe. Do you prefer the sound of the city or the silence of the forest? The silence of the forest is beautiful, but I actually find the white noise of a city quite comforting. What's your the biggest pet peeve regarding people's manners when people are on their phones while they are supposed to be having a conversation with you? It's so rude. Kiki. What historical era would you have liked to live in besides the present? The 1920s seems fascinating. The music, the fashion, and the overall energy must have been incredible. How do you define success? For me, success is being able to spend my time doing things I love with people I care about. Are you an instant replayer or do you take days to text back? I try to reply quickly, but if I am busy, I might forget for a few hours. I am definitely not a days later person. What is your least favorite movie genre? I'm not big fans of musical. I find it a bit strange when characters suddenly start singing in the middle of conversation. Is there any you be scared to travel to? I am a bit nervous about places with extreme weather like Antarctica. I prefer being where it's warm. Do you keep mementos from past friends or parents? I keep a few things in a memory box, but I try not to let it clutter my current life. Have you ever bought clothes just because they were trendy, even if you didn't like them? Yes, and I always regret it. No, it only bought things that I know I actually wear. Would you rate it be able to speak all language or talk to animals? All language, for sure. It will make it traveling and working anywhere in the world so much easier. Do you prefer taking a shower in the morning or the night? At night. It helps me wash off the stress of the day and sleep much better. What's the weirdest video that has popped up on your social media lately? I saw a video of a crow solving a complex puzzle. It was actually quite impressive. What is something you learned the hard way that you can please everyone trying to do so only makes you exciting and unhappy?